welcome to the Compath YouTube channel. So this video series is specifically for IIT JAM Biotechnology students, right? So in this series, I am going to discuss mathematics questions year-wise, right? So this is the first video of the series, and in this video, we will discuss IIT JAM Biotechnology 2022 maths questions, right? So let's start. So start with the question number 41. This say a deck of 10 cards is given to you, shown as below in the figure, right? So we have 10 cards. One card is drawn at random from the deck. The probability of selecting a number less than 9 each, right? So here like we can select any of the number, right? So let me say that let x be the number on the card. The number on the card. So then the possible values of x are 1 to 10, right? Because I can select like any of the given cards. So the possible values can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what are my favorable numbers? So in terms of favorable number, they say the number selecting less than 9, right? So it can be 1, it can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It cannot be 9, it cannot be 10, right? Because the favorable number is any number but less than 9. So they ask about the probability. So the probability here is nothing but the number of favorable elements, right? Divided by the total number of elements, right? So we have the favorable number of elements, like if we count 8 elements, right? And the total number of elements is nothing but 10. So this ratio is coming out to be nothing but 0.80. So 0.80 is the probability of getting a number which is less than 9. Okay, so let's move to the next question. That is question number 42. And it says that the average of all positive even integers less than or equal to 40 is. So positive even integer, so this can be like 2 plus 4, right? So positive even integer less than 40 is 2, 4, 6, right? 8, 10, 12, and it will go like this and till 38 and 40, right? So when we say the average, so what do we mean by the average? Average simply means like sum of all the numbers, all the values, right? And divided by the total number of values. So that simply means like sum of 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8. And in same way like we will have like 38 and then 40 and divided by the total number of values. Like do you agree like the total number of values are 20 here, right? Because we are selecting every second integer, so it will be like 2, 4, 6, and so on, and there are 20 even integers less than or equals to 40. Okay, so what about the sum? So I can take two common because all of these are like even integers, and then we have like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and in same way plus 19 plus 20, and this whole thing divided by 20, right? So here we will use this formula. The value of summation n is nothing but like n times n plus 1 by 2, right? So the summation till 20 is coming out to be 2 by 20 multiply by 20 times 20 plus 1 and the whole thing divided by 2, right? So once we did like the cancel it out, so we will have nothing but 20 plus 1, which is nothing but 21, right? And there is like one more trick for this question which we can simply use it out, right? So like whenever we have a arithmetic sequence, So when I say arithmetic sequence, that simply means the difference between two terms is always gonna be same, right? So for an arithmetic sequence, the average is nothing but first term plus the last term and this divided by 2, right? So here the first term is 2, the last term is 40, and this whole thing divided by 2 is coming out to be 21. So the answer is 21, but this is true only in the case when we have a sequence where the difference between any two consecutive terms is always gonna be same, right? So for question number 42, the correct answer is 21. So let's move to the next question, 43. Okay, one second. So 43 say the smallest positive integer n for which the expression, and the expression is given to us, is 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota power n is equals to 1, right? So let's start 1 plus iota this question by finding out the exponential form. Like when we say the exponential form, that simply means the form of the type of r exponential of iota theta, right? So where r is nothing but the modulus, and the formula is simply like square root of x square plus y square, and the value of theta is basically the angle, and the formula is like tan inverse of y upon x, given the complex number is z is nothing but x plus iota y, right? So using these conditions, this formula, I can say that the value of r is gonna be square root of 1 whole square plus 1 whole square, that is nothing but square root of 2, right? And the value of theta is coming out to be, because y is 1, x is 1, so this is like 1 divided by 1, and this is nothing but like tan inverse 1, and we know that this is nothing but pi by 4, right? Similarly, if we have like 1 minus iota, and this can be written as like r2 exponential of iota theta 2. So here r2 will become, by using the same formula, right, 1 whole square plus minus 1 whole square, this is coming out to be square root of 2, and the value of theta 2 is again coming out to be tan inverse y upon x. Here y is negative 1, right? So this is tan inverse of negative of 1, and this is nothing but negative of pi by 4, right? So when we divide both numbers, so 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota is nothing but square root 2 times e power iota pi by 4 divided by square root 2 times iota minus iota pi by 4, right? So square root 2 will cancel out square root of 2, and this become nothing but e power iota pi by 4 plus iota pi by 4, that is nothing but e power iota pi by 2, right? So like it's a vector with modulus 1 and angle pi by 2, so it simply sit here, right? Now the question is, so what should be like the power, the minimum power, right, such that this will become n 1, sorry. So when we do like 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota power n, this is nothing but exponential of iota n pi by 2, right? And we know that the value 1 will gonna be here, which is nothing but, I can say that either say it is simply 2 pi or 0, right? So it equals to e power iota 2 pi if and only if n is nothing, n by 2 is nothing but 2, right? Or here we can say that the value of n is coming out to be 4. So the least positive integer or the least positive value of n should be 4, for which this condition holds true, right? I hope this solution is making sense to you, right? Okay, no problem. Let's move to the next question, which is the last question of this video, and the question number 44, right? Oh, just 1 second. Okay, I hope this is visible now. Okay, so in this question, given that like the value of a is nothing but sine times of theta, sorry, sine theta, not sine times cos theta, and the tan theta plus again the value is like sine theta, cos theta, and the cot theta, right? So we can take sine theta, cos theta common from here, and this is coming out to be nothing but tan theta plus cot theta, right? Now, so this is sine theta, cos theta, and we know that the tan theta is nothing but the ratio of sine theta upon cos theta, right? And plus we know that cot theta is nothing but the ratio of like cos theta upon sine theta, right? So here we can simply apply the algebra, take the LCM. This is nothing but like sine theta, cos theta. And when we take the LCM, this is again coming out to be sine theta, cos theta. And this will become like sine square theta plus cos square theta, right? So we can cancel out this one. And we know that the value of sine theta square theta plus cos square theta is nothing but 1. So the correct answer here is 1. Okay, but so that's all for this video. Hope you like the solutions. Bye bye.